Welcome, one and all, you Sagittarian archers, half horse, half human, aiming at that horizon. It's September 2025. I'm Dodici from astrology.com.au. I'm going to animate your chart here because it's much more fun to see what these planets are doing. And doing they are this month is significant. Straight off on the 1st of September, look at Saturn moving back into this fourth house, the lower house of your horoscope, which in fact has a lot to say about your family, your genetics, your history, your mother, and of course, your inner state, your peace of mind. In some Vedic systems of astrology, we look at this also as a moral sector, along with what we see up here in the 9th house. But on the 8th, we see an eclipse taking place here. It's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse shining all sorts of emotional energy and influences on the domestic aspect of your home. The moon for you, Sagittarius, is not considered the strongest planet to augment good. The reason for that is it rules this 8th sector of Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 8th house is generally also karmic and can signify loss. So you may be feeling some issues here in the home, especially when you've got Saturn there and the moon and Saturn combined together. It can dull the senses, it can freeze the emotions, it can make you feel unloved. So therefore, a lot of these issues need to be addressed this month. Emotional issues, deeper psychological issues. And it's interesting, during this eclipse, there's a very, very rare combination that is only going to be for you, Sagittarius, and that is, if you notice here, in this 8th house of deeper psychological significance, Jupiter, which rules this 4th sector, is in the sign of the moon. On that eclipse day, the moon is in the sign of Jupiter. They have exchanged houses, referring again to the Hindu system. This is called parivartana yoga, mutual exchange. It's a powerful exchange between the moon and Jupiter. So this full moon is really revealing a lot about your early childhood, the issues that you had with your mother. These are emotional, psychological knots that need to be disentangled. That's your work this month. That may also be triggered a little more when the moon, as you can see here, around the 15th, makes contact with Jupiter in this sector. Relationships are also under the hammer. You've got retrograde Uranus here in the 7th house of long-term committed relationships. Neptune retrograde, the ideal planet here in the 5th house of love affairs and dalliances and creativity. Mars up here in the zone of friendship. Mercury moving into this zone of friendship around the 18th, 19th. So the relationship side of things is also strongly focused this month, but the bedrock of it, the foundation of it, is getting to these psychological issues. The other important date I mentioned was the 22nd. Here you see that's, the 21st, you've got Venus moving into your career sector. Then the new moon also in this sector on that karmic axis, indicating a lot of workplace activities stimulated after this date. New moon, of course, is the signifier of change, turning over a new leaf, a new chapter in your life. Some of you at least may want to make some changes in your work. It can be either a change of job, change of department, could be a change of boss. In any case, you are going to see some new chapter opening for you in terms of your professional activity, your self-esteem, and your reputation. And this looks good because straight after this new moon, Sag, you've got the sun moving into the 11th house of fulfillment. This again fulfills your financial obligations. It's the zone of profit. So for those of you that are in any sort of business, it can indicate an increase in profits. And Mercury also is a communicative planet that gives quick turnover. So these are excellent placements. Mars moves to the 12th house at this time. So there's also a need to balance your hectic work schedule with some me time. This is the meditative zone of your horoscope, and it shows great energy and drive to achieve some inner spiritual satisfaction as well. I think that's going to play out, because when we look at this fourth sector, which was where all the action was happening in the earlier part of the month, you'll notice that this is part of the 4-8-12 triangle. So immense spiritual opportunities for you. If you turn the attention within just a little, you'll see the results in due course. Take a look at astrology.com.au. I've always got some additional information there for you. Sagittarius, follow the links. Please subscribe, like me. I like to be liked. We all like to be liked. Drop me a line if you've got any questions, technically or otherwise. And all things going well, I'll see you again here next month. Look after yourself. Bye-bye now.